Major Japan earthquakes and tsunami affect all Pacific Rim.
As of Saturday, March 12th, the death toll in Japan was estimated by Kyodo News to exceed 1,000, with at least 388 people confirmed perished by NHK and possibly thousands more missing and injured after a massive 8.9 magnitude earthquake and tsunami triggered major damage on Friday. With wave surges in some areas of 7 meters and higher, the tsunami swept from Hokkaido in the north to Okinawa in the south, carrying a wreckage of boats, cars, and sometimes buildings in its path. One passenger ship was swept away, although Japanese naval and Coast Guard helicopters later found it and airlifted all 81 aboard to safety. Tsunami warnings are still in place as more waves are still expected in many regions of the nation. Meanwhile, more than 80 fires have engulfed large swaths of cities and towns along the coast. A state of emergency was declared at 2 Tokyo electric-powered nuclear plants in Fukushima Prefecture after the reactor cooling equipment reportedly failed. According to Kyodo News Service, when utility managers released a minimal amount of radioactive vapor to reduce the mounting pressure at one of the plants, radiation 1,000 times higher than normal was detected, and Prime Minister Naoto Kan has extended evacuations from a 3 to 10 kilometer radius amidst fears of potential radioactive catastrophe. Meanwhile, in addition to at least 20 powerful aftershocks, one reaching 7.1 in magnitude that occurred after the initial tremor, which itself was the 7th most powerful in the Earth's recorded history, 2 new powerful quakes of magnitude 6.2 and 6.6 hit elsewhere in the nation near the west coast of Honshu. Just after the quake, a tsunami warning was extended to 53 countries, nearly all of the Pacific Basin, with the Red Cross warning that tsunami waves could be higher than several Pacific islands. Tsunami alerts were issued as far away as Latin America, where governments from Chile to Mexico closed Pacific coast ports, oil pipelines, roads, and schools. Evacuation alerts were raised in the Kuril Islands, as well as coastal regions of the Philippines and Hawaii, USA. As of Saturday, all tsunami warnings and alerts had been lifted. On Friday morning, the tsunami first reached Hawaii, USA, with extensive damage reported for structures on Big Island. As it later hit the coast of California, USA, one person perished with structural damage resulting from a combination of waves and water surges, prompting Governor Jerry Brown to declare a state of emergency in several coastal counties. More than 68 international search and rescue teams have reached out to help from at least 45 countries, including Russia, China, South Korea, the Philippines, the UK, Singapore, India, Pakistan, France, Poland, and Switzerland. U.S. President Barack Obama, who was among the global leaders conveying his condolences, sent 2 aircraft carriers and a ship to render aid.
With her sorrowful sympathies and prayers for Japan and other affected countries, Supreme Master Ching Hai had immediately offered a $20,000 fund, first to help the most vulnerable in Japan, requesting that our association members to go assist those in need.
Our appreciation for the rapid response of the Japanese governments, officials, and personnel, as we also thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for her urgent and loving aid. With condolences to those who lost loved ones, we pray all people are kept safe from such devastations through humanity's benevolent care of the ecosphere.
Supreme Master Ching Hai wants to convey this message of gratitude to all governments, organizations, and relief workers from every corner of the world. Thank you all the international and national help that brings care and necessities to afflicted victims. Thank you all the relief workers for taking time and forsaking your own comfort, even traveling great distance on unfavorable roads and conditions to bring love and assistance to people in time of need. May heaven bless you abundantly for your generosity and noble sacrifice.